3.
So, as you were saying before,
Well, that night, when the policeman came and told us that Philip had been in a bad accident and that we needed to go to MUSC, we had both been to bed, so we got dressed and we left. And we left his wallet that the policeman had given us and his Boeing ID card on the table. And we left and we went down to the MUSC. And we came back, I guess about 8 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock in the morning. Everything seemed fine. Young Brian was here and he was in his normal flutter.
what do you mean by flutter?
Well, it seems like people that are on drugs are real nervous. And so he
Kind
was
of paranoid a little bit, it seems.
Yeah, and he says, "How was he? How was he, Mom?" And acted real concerned. And he says, "It's my real only brother." They're not real brothers, but be that as it may, they grew up together. And I was like, "Why do you care? You haven't cared for 10 years. Why are you caring now?" And he said, "I need to go see him." And I said, "Go ahead." So I practically lived down there except for I would leave to come home about midnight, and or 11 o'clock, and I would go out and milk the goats and then sleep, and then early in the morning I'd go out and milk again and then go back down to the hospital. And I would just sit and I'd watch the machines and watch his blood pressure go up and down and his whatever, and watch him flatline and the bells go off and the nurses come flying in. Well, Philip's stomach was swollen like terrible big, and he had a piece of plastic over his intestines because it was so swollen. And young Brian came and he saw him like that. And he said, and he just broke down and cried. And then,
Which didn't seem normal at all for him around his brother.
He had not paid any attention to Philip in so long. And I tried real hard not to say things like, "Get out of the room," I
Right.
tried to be nice.
Because you were angry that he only acted like he cared now after so many years.
Well, Philip was in a coma for 3 weeks. And when he waked up, he was aware of everything. And he wanted to check his bank accounts.
Like he was aware of everything that had happened, or just then?
He didn't know about the accident. He didn't know anything that happened with the accident, but he wanted to get caught back up in life. And he wanted he wanted a computer to check his bank accounts. He wanted his phone to check to see how many messages he had and such. And his phone was shattered. So in the accident, his phone had been shattered. So meanwhile, we couldn't find his wallet. And we said, "Brian, the wallet was right here. Where is it?" And he started acting real jumpy again. And so we knew he was guilty. And so Daddy almost strangled him. He didn't touch him, but he almost did. And really got in his face and said, "We have to have the wallet." Well, the wallet appeared in the car, as if we personally had taken it, and we knew we had not. Well, I said, "Philip, let's check your bank accounts for sure." And he was looking down through there, and it showed Carter's gas station gas. Carter's gas station, or Carter's normal purchases, not gasoline. And then there were several that said ATM withdrawals from Phillips credit cards. And I don't know. I just don't know how to deal with situations like that. So, what would you suggest? What would you suggest we do?
The fact that he acted guilty was, he surely did it. And I mean, I don't know how exactly you would be able to prove that he did it, but you could try and just maybe track go to the gas stations and ask if whoever was there that day, whenever that purchase was made, who they saw made the purchase.
Or maybe on their video.
Or maybe on their video, see who it was that made the purchase to see if it was him. If it was him, then you could possibly, which I know probably you would not want to, but have him arrested for stealing it. So, or find a way for him to pay it back.
Well, we did go to the sheriff's office, and we were assigned a detective, and he wrote all this stuff down. The credit cards that we used did not hold us accountable for that money. They gave it back to us, and they eventually are supposed to go after him, but that's the kind of character we have. And I don't know, dealing with that, how I can ever see those babies again.
Well, next, maybe we can talk more about this the next session. Would you like to come back for that?
I really feel like you could help me, and I would love to do that. I would love to talk with you again. Thank
Okay.
you so much for taking time with me today.
You're welcome. Thank you. And I'll walk you to the door and we can make an appointment.
Oh, all right. Thank you very much.
Bye.